Hey, Andrew here for the Geek Report. I am here with Gigi Edgley.
Thank you so much for having me.
She is probably best known to many for Farscape, and most recently, Jim Henson's Creature Shop, which I actually kind of wanted to ask you about because I know a lot of people growing up have such this influence from the things that Henson did Sesame Street wise, and then from there into movies and things like that. What is that like to be able to get access into the Jim Henson workshop? And
It's amazing. I'm so blessed and so lucky. I've grown up my whole life watching The Labyrinth and The Dark Crystal and Fraggle Rock and The Muppets and The Storyteller, and the list goes on. So to be asked, to be invited to work with the Jim Henson Company is an absolute dream for me. And when I got the role as Chiana, I really sat myself down and I had a good talk to myself, and I went, you have to create a creature that is unique and complex and diverse, and it's not like you're playing a cop or a lawyer or a robber or a girl next door. You get to play an alien in outer space with the Henson Company. So I just went all out, and I wanted to be I wanted to be as alien as I could possibly be and really surrender to that process. I didn't want to just be a human wearing alien makeup. You know, I'm all about method acting, and I just adore the Henson Company so much. And then when they asked me to come back to host the Jim Henson Creature Shop Challenge, I was completely blown away, because even when I'm walking through the creature shop and I'm learning my lines and reciting them for the challenges and for the screen tests, it was so exciting, because I'm literally looking at the making of Kermit the Frog and behind the scenes and meeting the Skeksis and touching the
like the real Kermit
dark,
the Frog
and the real Dark Crystal. I'm a complete fangirling out, and Brian's like, okay, I think you better get it together. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, Brian, but it's the Dark Crystal, you know. So it was really cool. I feel very, very blessed. I just love that show, and the designers are so unbelievable. You know, they not only design the creatures, they fabricate it, they build the animatronics, and they have to puppeteer them and perform them at most of the screen tests. So I was just totally in awe of them. They're so humble and they're so genuine, and they're not there just for the fame and the fortune. These are people that love what they do. And ever since the show, the season 1 finished, I've been contacting them all on Facebook going, let's hang out. And they're going, can you stop stalking me, please?
well, it wouldn't be the worst thing to have you stalk.
Well, there you go.
Because you're
What's
very
your number?
nice.
No, just kidding.
I don't think my wife would like that very much. So talk a little bit about Farscape. How did you get involved in that, and did you anticipate that it would take off to kind of the level that it did?
Oh, I was only invited to play for one episode, and I guess that they liked the vibe of Chiana and they kept me around, and I just I never knew that. I never knew how many people it reached, and still today when I love conventions. I'm a huge fan of the fans. I'm making comic books and recording music and doing all these projects on the side, so I've got new material to give back to you guys, because you've helped and supported and adored my journey, and I want to give something back. So I'm always the interaction that I have with people at these conventions blows my mind. I feel very inspired by how beautiful and respectful the people that have helped me out have been.
Well, I think it's awesome that you're not just an actress on a show, that you're a geek just like the rest of us too.
I'm geek through and through. As I said, you had me at hello, so.
Well, what is the thing that you are most geek about?
I probably geek out at the fans. I really do, because I love them and I adore them, and most people have to walk away from my table and go, okay, I've had enough now. See you later. I'm like, wait, I want to tell you one more thing, you know. So I quite often fangirl over the fans, and anything Henson, I'm a big geek. Anything Henson.
Well, that would stand to reason. One last question. This is your first time in Salt Lake. What have you heard about the reputation of Salt Lake Comic-Con, and what are your anticipations?
I am so excited to be here and meet everyone and celebrate this awesome occasion. I love conventions. There's so much negativity and craziness in this world that I just adore coming and throwing all our worries to the side for a weekend and having an amazing time. I've been in Utah once before and hiked through the Narrows in Zion National Park, and that was amazing, and it's such a magical and beautiful and amazing place, so I'm just so happy to be here.
Well, fantastic. Thank you so much. And I don't know what else to say.
What's an upward?